Hey, spiritual baddies. I told y'all I was going to come back with another gem for y'all ass, okay? So I got you. We here. Okay, I'm here with your next gem. So the next gem is going to be about coping as opposed to healing emotional wounds. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, we know when we cope with something, we're just managing our way through it, okay? But when we heal it, we're working through that wound. So let's go more in depth with that, okay? When it concerns coping, one thing many of us confuse is we think that coping is a healthy way to work through an emotion, but it also depends on how you're coping. Now, no shame here, okay, guys? We know no shame here. Everybody goes through their own shit, okay? So, but if you are using alcohol to get through something that happened to you 10 years ago, it's probably time to put the bottle down, okay? If you're using drugs to help you push an emotion down due to something that happened in the past, it is time to do some shadow work. Because denying yourself from feeling or expressing, shoving your emotions down, subconsciously locking them away, okay, in the back of your mind, projecting them onto others, making others feel bad because you're not dealing with your mess, or escaping those emotions, or even trying to not even deal with them altogether. You're putting a band-aid on an unhealed wound. And that damn band-aid is about to fall off. I'm going to keep real with you. Stop trying to put a band-aid on something. Then the band-aid going to get wet. Let's keep real. You're going to take a shower. I hope you're going to take a shower. The band-aid going to get wet and the band-aid going to fall the hell off. Okay? And then you're back at square one. So the best thing you can do is work through that, okay? Not around it, and don't try to cover it or mask it, okay? Because it'll continue resurfacing until you give it the much needed attention it desires. The best way to heal is to work through the pain, not around it. Weave your way through it at your own pace, however it feels to you. That's going to look different for you. Your healing might look different from everybody else's, and that's okay. Do not compare your healing to somebody else's. By becoming more aware of ways you can heal, you get to shift the dynamic from repressing, suppressing, escaping, because you've probably been hauling ass, denying, or even projecting, because you might be projectile vomiting on that mess on other people because you're not dealing with it, okay? Or even neutralizing it, making light of it like it wasn't a big deal, and it was a damn big deal, okay? Validate your emotions, okay? Breathing, pausing, reflecting, becoming more aware of your emotions, and then expressing them. That is how you take your power back. Consciously making the decision to align with your highest self. Now, let's get to the healing, because the only way you can heal is if you get to the root of where you first experienced that emotion in the first place. For example, if mid-conversation, let's say you're celebrating with your girlfriends and you just graduated, you just got your MBA, and you sense one of your friends is secretly not very happy about your success. If your immediate response is to feel guilt due to somebody not being able to be happy for you, okay, it's time for some shadow work, because you have a wound there. You should never feel shame for succeeding in life. This isn't the first time you've experienced this emotional trigger either, okay? So don't target that person when they trigger that wound. That means you need to go and figure out, when was the first time it happened? When was the first time you felt that way, okay? And this would consist of you getting to the root of that trigger, okay? So now you got to go all the way back. Who made me feel like this the first time? Who made me feel like I can't celebrate my success, or made me feel shameful about it? This is when it gets good. After you acknowledge the first time you experienced that emotional trigger, it's important that you make space to feel what you need to feel in that moment. In other words, validate your emotions, whatever they are. If you're pissed, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you start to cry, that's up to you. That is completely up to you. That is how you manage your emotions. That is how you express your emotions. Now, I wouldn't recommend going and slicing the tires or anything. I strongly recommend you don't do that. Okay, I want you to keep, your flow of abundance coming towards you. Let's do that expressing in a healthy way. But this is you acknowledging your inner child, because your inner child was wounded by something that occurred in the past. Then it is important for you to process why the person who made you feel this way may have thought it was okay to treat you this way. Think of it from a different perspective, okay? See it from a higher perspective than where you currently are viewing it. Was this person taught this behavior was okay? Was this person taught this behavior when they were a child? Okay, we're not making excuses for them either. Okay, no, we don't make excuses for everybody because we know we stand in our power when we hold ourselves accountable. Okay, so this is not that. This is you seeing things from a higher perspective and not taking them personally, so you can heal, so that you can move forward, so that you can see where that wound started, get to the bottom of it, and actually heal it, so the next person that comes into your life and triggers that wound, you don't respond the same way because it doesn't even affect you the same way. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? This is allowing you to heal the wound and make peace so you can move forward. So the next person that's not happy for you, the next thing you can do is say, you know what? This person might not be where they want to be in life. So my success may be a little tough for them to look at from a distance right now. I'm not going to take this personal. I'm choosing not to take this personal because it has nothing to do with me. And this is how you heal your wounds. Okay, I do delve a lot deeper into this in my program, my mentorship program, guys. So if you want to learn more and you want to hear more about my program, I will have the link in the comment section. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about coping and healing so I can make sure that my collective, okay, y'all know I'm protective of y'all. I want to make sure that my collective is healing, okay? Yes, sometimes you're going to need to cope. You're not going to be able to just bust out crying in Walmart and start throwing stuff. Maybe throw stuff around your house. Don't tear up Walmart, okay? Don't tear up Target. We don't want we don't want to do that, okay? Do what you got to do, but make sure you're in the right environment, in a safe space where you can express yourself freely without going to jail, okay? Because I got you, okay, collective? I hope this gym was amazing for you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.